Vincenzo'S go crypto investing. Waiting for the YouTube monetization jabroni killer thing to become live. But it takes some time apparently with the YouTube after you're a partner. And we're on our way to 2,000 subscribers, where you come to like, subscribe, and share. The important part is to share and subscribe for a one-of-a-kind company-made, probability-based trading alert, technical analysis, company philosophy, which is a probability-based trading style, right? Using technical indicators. And we get some shysters in the comments. The guy always comes around. Every time XRP pumps a little bit after it's dumped for months, he comes on and says all this nonsense. And then after it starts to come back down, he deletes his comment and goes into hiding, probably in his parents' basement. And then he comes out again anytime XRP makes any kind of substantial bounce, and then reposts the same jargon with a different price, wherever the price is at the time that he crawls out of his parents' basement. He's like the season change. That's how I know when. See, it's all, the last time I heard from him was late fall, so I knew winter was coming. Now I'm hearing from him in late winter, so I know springtime is coming. So the next time we hear from the jabroni will be late spring, because we know summer will be coming. He is our quarterly season indicator to confirm this. Yes, as the temperatures are the warmest they've been in the early morning hours in about a month and a half, at 28 degrees in the greater Bloomington metropolitan area in central Illinois, where there is snow on the ground on this late winter, mid-February day, right? Showing signs of spring, just like this jabroni has come out to show signs of season change. And you can see interest rates on the 10-year bond, not interest rates, but 10-year bonds yields got near 2%, puts pressure on the stock market, right? Continue to watch that. But you can see, we'll start with the XRP. I'm on my phone. XRP, we've been telling you with the symmetrical triangle that it was going to break down out of it, and you can see it did. Right here, right to that jabroni I'm talking to right now like this. Told you it was going to break down. But when the price was right here the first time, I was telling you when it breaks down, they like to come meet the double bottom that was right down here on a wick, my son. Sometimes, often, as my quote was back here, if you watch the videos, often, but not always, they like to come back test. Now this former lower support that is now upper resistance, they like to back test it to get rejected to confirm the breakdown. But on the minute chance of 1.69 out of 10, they sometimes overachieve and bounce back within this triangle. And I put it on a 20-minute video 2.5 days ago. Watch it. It was 20 minutes long. The only one that was 20 minutes and change long this week. And I showed you with how there was about a month and a half left of this symmetrical triangle, how and why this could come back up into here, and what it likes to do after, if it does come back into here and comes up to upper resistance, comes to lower support and holds it, what it likes to do now once it's in here. I showed you that way, but that jabroni doesn't watch the videos. Vincenzo's been on top of this, 69.69 steps ahead of the competition. And yes, we will eventually end up at 47 cents, but we showed you, if we zoom out, what we're talking about. That double bottom, that wick. See that wick right there? You see it? Do I got to get my fucking perching tool again to point at it? See this wick? Fuck. Come on. That wick. Right there. Now that it's fully in screen, right? As I'm on my way to work, so I don't have much time. And I got to take all my time to show this jabroni. That's the wick. And then I told you, down here as it was trading up, that jabroni probably came back on. And nah, it would have been before that, before this flush in the fall, before December. And he thought it was going up, and then it flushed. We told you had to come back down and wick this the whole time. You had to come retest that. Even all the way up here, we told you don't get sucked into the hype train, right? And it came right down here, and that's why I told you it likes to come back test this after, right? And it overachieved, and it's taking the north route, because look how much time you still have left. As we zoom out on my phone, we got to go to the really far time frames. You can see how much time you have left in this symmetrical triangle to complete the full pattern to 23 cents later on in late spring, around early summertime, right? But You got to stay on top of this, and that's another reason you must become members of Jabroni Killers. Yes. Member Jabroni Killer. To sidestep and audible the criminal gangsters to profitability because the whales that manipulate the market, right? Those charlatans that manipulate the market. If you're members of Jabroni Killers, you'll be out ahead of a 10.5-month pattern that this was right here, a symmetrical triangle, and we laid out in detail over the last 10.5 months, or about the last 7.5 months, once we really diagnosed this out and got an upper resistance and then a lower support, and we started figuring it out. But we've laid this out here for you. It's been out in front of you right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, and right there. And now, currently in the now time frame, these jabronis said it was going to pump and never see $1 again. It was going to pump to the moon, never see $1. Pump to the moon, never see $1. Flush, floop, flush. Going to the moon, never seen $1. Flush, seen $1. Going to the moon, never seen $1. Flush, sub $1. Going to the moon, never seen $1. Flush, sub $1. These jabronis and these hype train people and these charlatans that get paid to be YouTube hustlers as paid promoters of these coins, you got to watch out for them. And that's why Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing is impartial to the market and only tells you what he thinks is possible. Just like we thought there was enough of a probability to tell you that from this bottom, from the crash low, the wick, which was 56 cents, there would be a pump up to 72 cents. And that was enough for a 26.69% gain. And Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing gave you that warning before the price even met down there. We were giving you that warning all the way back here after that wick, when the price was way up there, that was possible, that you could have a 26.69% pump after you flushed and met that target right there, right? At 58 cents. We gave that to you weeks in advance when the price was still rising, after we were giving you that target so far ahead of the game that the price wicked down here and was right up in here about the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 17th, 19th, all the way up into the hype train top at Christmas, to 26, just after Christmas, right? And I told you from here, the price was going to wick down to 57 cents, and that would be your next chance to make a nice swing trade to 72 cents. How you doing?
Good morning, how are you?
Not too bad. A little warmer out here for you today.
Yeah, SHIBA.
Yep, you too. So you can see that we were way out ahead of that, telling you that that is where the big swing trade possibility could have been, was down here at 58 back to 72. It's hard to get the exact price, and any jabroni that tells you they can, they're a charlatan and a hustler, a fleecer and a heister, a shyster, a fleece, heister, and shyster. And Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing diagnosed, sniffed out, and detected, so you could overt and subvert and game plan and take advantage of the 26% easy gain right here that we kept you out ahead of. Become members of Jabroni Killer when it becomes live, and these trades it will soon be yours. Peace and love.